9mm, one of the most dangerous rounds found commonly across all of the United States of America. Some would even say that it is capable of truly blowing the lungs right out with a single bullet. But the question has to be asked, which particular 9mm round is best for blowing those lungs out? Today in TN Tactical, we are going to put that to the test. We have gathered several different types of 9mm ammunition, and we're going to see just which one properly expands out and truly blows out those lungs. Now we have gone out of our way to go ahead and get some 10% FBI ballistic gel, the kind they use to test different types of ammunition. We have our standard FBI block here, and we have acquired a few different types of personal defense rounds as well as just regular full metal jacket as well. Now right now I have to tell you, this video would not be possible if it was not for True Shot Gun Club. True Shot Gun Club was kind enough to send out a few of these different boxes for us to try. We reached out and told them that we were looking to try out different types of self-defense rounds because we wanted to see and compare and contrast the differences to all these different kinds of rounds you can get available in the market today. You hear about all these different kinds of personal defense rounds with proprietary metal blades of death and explodey pedals and things like that. We thought it would be really helpful for you to see the actual difference when put in ballistic gel. I'm really curious to see how these rounds interact and see which ones spread out more and which ones have the most penetration, of course, too, because, I mean, let's be honest. When you get right down to it, penetration is what counts. Let's see which of these properly blows the lungs out. All right, so we're gonna be shooting all of these out of Glock 19. This is a Gen 4 Glock. We're trying to keep them all as consistent as possible and not let the actual firearm itself be a variable and decide the spread and velocity and all that good stuff. We wanna keep this as neutral as we can. All right, so the first one we're gonna go with is the Cellular and Below. Full metal jacket 9mm, this is 124 grain, standard, regular, not subsonic or anything weird. We're gonna shoot this 5 yards. That's most of your standard engagement. I think they usually do 7 yards, but 5 yards, 7 yards. We're gonna keep it consistent across the board in the same distance, no matter what. First round here. We'll actually take this head off to kind of mark where we are here. All right, so I'm gonna put this one sort of near the bottom, and this is just regular full metal jacket. Are you ready? All the way through the table, so you can see here, it just went through, and there goes our wonderful table. We can bend that back. Clearly went straight through, blew out to the table and all the way out. So that was the standard full metal jacket. Next up, now this round here is one of the many rounds that was sent to us, along with that full metal jacket ammo by True Shot Gun Club. Again, thank you guys, appreciate that. This particular round, I've never quite seen before. Novix, however you pronounce it. It's faster, lighter, more accurate. So this is kind of unique. You are looking at copper and polymer alloy bullet projectile, and it's actually, check out the casing here. It looks like it's like a bimetal. Looks like they use sort of like either like a nickel plated or something, and then a different alloy down here, almost like it's 2 pieces that have been melded together there. So very interesting. This is only 65 grains. Remember, your standard full metal jacket rounds, like the ones we just shot, are 115 grains. So about half the weight, but it's also got a lot more velocity. It's actually got 1,800 feet per second. So I'm gonna aim up towards the, you know what? I'm just gonna go straight to the middle with this one. What we got here? Look at this.
Spirals.
What in the world?
Oh, pretty, pretty.
But did it escape?
It did escape. We have an interestingly triangular entry wound. So if you guys can see that, there's actually 3 little marks where the petals.
Check out the spiral pattern here.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Very small little hole.
It was screaming as it passed through.
But look at this little explosion here. Do you see? It definitely looks like it caught up in stuff as it spiraled through.
Sideways here. I think this was a tumble, maybe.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay, so looks like the Novix has a lighter weight bullet and does a really cool spiral as well. Next up is the Hornady Critical Duty. Now this I've used in the past. I've never actually tested it in a ballistic gel block before, so I'm not exactly sure what it really looks like, but we are definitely curious to try it out today. So, Critical Duty. I love it. I think you like it too, right?
Yeah, that's what I normally carry.
So this is the one that we're really excited about. Now, let me move your glasses there. Plus P, 135 grain, and they have what's called flex lock. Now, the muzzle velocity on this is 1,110 feet per second. I want to see a nice good spread here. Okay, you ready?
Oh yeah.
So Critical Duty.
Oh,
Okay, so check this one out.
interesting. I think we have failure to expand, my son.
Huh.
Another neat observation, you can actually see the little petals here in the entry wound.
But you'll see it definitely spirals more here in the front and then keeps on going straight through.
I'm gonna get a lower angle so everybody can see this a little better. They won't confuse it with the one from the Novix.
Sorry about
I guess
that.
I should turn my mic on, huh?
Next up, we have the Remington Ultimate Defense. 124 grain Golden Saber. This is a brass jacketed hollow point.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things. I used to carry this. It's kind of hard to come by and kind of expensive.
We're gonna put it in the bottom right quadrant. Check out what we got here. Check out the spiral as it ripped right through. And then it came in on itself. Now, if you look closely, you can actually see chunks in this one. Little black specks. Some of it looks like it's on the outside, but some of that's actually on the inside and the actual channel as well. It looks like it scooted out through the bottom of the block and scooted on out. Only did a little bit of damage to the table, which I'm pretty happy about. But again, you can see there, a lot of damage. So far, that's been the most promising one. But we have one more round for this proper test. And she's a spicy boy. Some people cringe when they see it. Some people love it. The RIP ammo. But how does it actually fare and compare to these other personal defense rounds? Okay, we ready for this? She's a spicy boy. Let's give it a shot. One round. I'm gonna shoot this spicy boy as close to the center as I can, because I really want to see a nice spread here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh man! Holy
Ow.
Oh my God!
Ow.
Dude!
Ow.
What is this?
Ow.
You know, I heard good things about this ammunition, but
I've got some of it. I've actually shot some into ballistics, believe it or not. That's going to be problems with organs. The phrase of today is surgically problematic. What I know is that I don't want to get hit with this.
Look at that one. That guy is just out there. Look at that. There's one down here touching the table. Do you see this?
Oh yeah. Where the little petals.
I mean, it got all up in there.
Oh yeah. It's that's quite a thing.
This thing really spread out and just did all kinds of work. I would not want to get hit by this. Look at the very end here. Look at this. Look, that's where it stops.
Yeah, it actually did not pass through from close range. It transferred all of its force into the gel.
My God. I know some people think this ammo is kind of cringe because they're like, oh, you know, it's supposed to be like just commercialized to look bad and look cool. This is the proof right here. It definitely does some significant damage. Okay. So what did we learn here today? Well, we learned that if you're really looking to properly blow out a lung, it doesn't really matter which particular round you use. Most rounds will in fact blow out the lungs. But in all seriousness, all kidding aside, they all do a significant amount of damage in at least the first 12 inches. Some spiral out more than others. The big takeaway here is when it comes to self-defense, you definitely need to stick with a hollow point of some sort of personal defense round, and not go with full metal jacket. As you saw in our demonstration here, most of the energy just passed right through it when using the full metal jacket. And the other rounds, well, the other rounds definitely did a lot more damage to varying degrees. I hope this video has been informative for you. I don't know about you, but I learned something.
I learned I don't want to get hit by rip ammo.
Yeah.
Thanks again to True Shot Gun Club. E-commerce website specializing in ammunition. If you want ammunition at a good price, I give them a check. TrueShotGunClub.you-know-what for your ammunition needs. Shipped to your home. Thanks, True Shot.
Guys, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. What do you think about this ballistic gel test? Have you ever done one of these before? I'd really love to hear from you. We will see you next time. Oh! Ah!
Uh-oh.